guys, welcome back to the channel for another reaction. We're taking a look at a new band. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, it's been a while since we did a new band reaction for you guys. So we're going to take a look at one that came up on my recommended feed. A band that I've never heard before, but it seemed interesting enough, so I wanted to check it out. The views seem popular, so we're going to see what this new track and what this new band has to bring. But not only that, the reason why I'm intrigued into this specific track rather is just because it has a special feature in this one. We got the lead singer from the band In Flames. Now I've been listening to some In Flames from time to time. You know, I used to go back and listen to them. Some songs are bangers, some still hold up. Haven't listened to them in a while though, to be honest, but we have done some new reactions from them on this channel. We've done some new singles that they released over the past year or so. So I'm a fan of In Flames. I like them, but I've never heard Vola though. I don't know how popular they are, but the views seem good, so I definitely see that they do have some sort of fan base, some sort of popularity, but I don't think I've heard them before. I don't think I've seen them before, so I don't know what they sound like, but I did a little bit of background checking before we got started here. They're from Denmark, so we got the European style metal, I feel like, coming in on this one, especially when we got In Flames featuring on this track. We got that Swedish European metal style coming in there, so I like me some European metal, man. It's very refreshing. It's very, you know, like different on the ears. It's very cool to listen to, like, you know, the different play styles, the different riff styles, the different, it's more classic feeling compared to like modern, you know, American style metal stuff. It's very like, it's heavy, but it's more like, you know, calming in a way, if that makes sense. It's very like, you know, old school vibe-ish, if that you know, it's very cool. It's very easy, it's very relaxing in my opinion, at least. But they do get heavy, you know, they do have that, you know, heavy side of them, although those Europeans are crazy when it comes to their stuffs and riffs over there. But I feel like they don't go as heavy as like tone wise, you know, compared to, you know, American bands. But you know, they still bring the heavy, they still bring the energetic, they still bring, you know, that fast-paced, thrash-paced kind of riff. So, are we gonna get some of that stuff? Or are we gonna get some, you know, new genre that I've never even heard about before? I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helped me out. And if you like Vola, be sure to let me know and leave a like on this video as well. And if you're new here, thank you for stopping by and checking out some awesome videos, because we're just getting started on these heavy bangers. Ladies and gentlemen, no time wasting. Let's get right into it. This is Vola's newest release track titled Cannibal. Ooh. Seems the gent scene went over there as well. Okay, I'm in. Ooh. Oh, very groovy, I like it. Oh, hey, Miss Sugar. Let's go, boys. Show me what you got. Ooh. I got a little sexy click going on. Oh, I love those harmonies with the screaming stuff. Oh, maybe it's tranquil in a way. Oh, let's go, buddy. Let's go, Andres. Oh, I love his screams, man. So unique. Oh man, I love those clean and screams collabs. and gentlemen. Where are we going here, though? Ooh! Little synth action! Little synth beats! Electronic core vibe! I'm in! Let's get it! Bring it back to the early 2000s! Let's go, boys! Bring that attack! Groovy metalcore riff kind of action. Oh yeah, I love it. Put me back in one more time. Very different. Woo! Sing it out, boys. Oh man, it's like we're in a metal electronic show. Metal rave. Keep it going. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Wow. Vola. Wow, I might have to check these guys out because that was so different. That was so different, but in a good way, man. That was so refreshing, so easy to listen to, so new to listen to, in fact. Because I feel like there's a lot of bands that do the same type of thing, they do the same type of sound, but there's not really bands that, think outside the box. They don't really, they don't really try things hard enough. They don't really, try to, push the boundaries when it comes to, creating a different type of genre or mixing and mashing different genres to put together. But I like that, man. I like that, and the fact that you're the European just gives me a whole nother reason to like European metal, man. Because they just do it on a whole nother level over there. They just do it on a whole different, sound. It's just when it's a European metal band when they just start playing it, because the way they write music over there is just so different compared to American metal bands and stuff like that. But it's just so good, man. It's just so good, and the fact that they have the In Flames collab here, even more better, man. Even more better. But let's get into it. Let's get into it, man. Just right from the start, man. We had a little bit of a groovy breakdown in there. We had a little bit of groovy section, very Meshuggah-esque, with the rhythms, with the groovy bits in there. A little bit like a European gent type action. I like that, man. I like that. I could definitely see the Meshuggah influence. I could definitely see that, that style of, metal from back in the day, influenced on these guys. So I don't know if that's the way they normally play or they just did it for this song. So I don't know, but either way, it still sounds good nonetheless, man. But when the chorus came around, I wasn't expecting this sort of big, open, choir-like chorus that they were doing. I wasn't expecting cleans on this one, because when he just started doing the gent stuff, I thought they were gonna just do growls the entire time. But my guy here has a voice. His voice sounds angelic almost in a way, man. Just when he does those cleans, those high falsetto cleans that he could do, man. Oh man, I was getting goosebumps. I was getting chills, man, hearing this man sing. Just oh my god, just overlaying with the with the growls in the background, kind of harmonizing with his clean singing. Oh, I like that, man. We need some more harmonizing with cleans and screams in metal music, because I feel like that's not typically a lot of people don't really do that nowadays, because it just sounds so good, man, together with the layers of the vocals. And when Anders came in here with the feature, man, just amplified it even more, because he has that distinct vocal scream style that no one else sounds like him. Just he has that uniqueness to him. his tone, the way he does his like screams, it's like guttural but high also in a way. It's just very, pain intensive. Like you can feel his pain like in through his singing and when he's doing those screams, man. I like it, man. I like it, man. Just these European guys, man, are just on a whole nother level. But then we went back in time. We went back into the early 2000 days. We went back to electronic core. Crabcore was on the rise, bringing out the flashing lights, bringing about the EDM beats, bringing out the flashing, the laser pointers. Man, we got the whole. We felt like we went back in time on this one when they did the breakdown style. Wasn't expecting that as well. I didn't really notice, a synth or like a piano playing throughout the entire song here, but wasn't expecting them to bring out their keyboard from the closet and start playing like early 2000s synthwave action. I'm a nostalgic fan, but when it comes to like early 2000s electronic core, from Attack from back in the day, Asking Alexandria, Icy Stars, those type of characters just brought me up to what I like today, and I'm still a fan of that, man. But just when I hear some nostalgic stuff like that in modern metal music, it just brings me back, and I just fall in love with it even more, man. Especially those Pop Goes Punk albums, still hold up today in my opinion. But like I said, man, just wow, what a trip. What a trip. Seems like this song had everything, man. It had everything I could ever want in a metal song. We had the groovy gents at the beginning. We had the clean, catchy chorus. We had the feature in here. We had the electronic core style breakdown. All that was missing was maybe a solo or two or some deathcore style action at the end there. But, it is what it is. Maybe they do have a sort of harder hitting breakdowns in other songs, but they kind of remind me of a European version of Era. Because they just seems like they have the unique style, the unique rhythm tones, especially with the riffs and the the electronic stuff in there as well. They kind of, especially with the visuals, kind of seem like to them as well. But even with the chorus side of things, they just reminded me a lot of Era, and I feel like they kind of take, I don't know if they know who they even are, but they probably don't. But like I said, they kind of remind me of a European Era version. But like I said, bringing in the Meshuggah vibe, bringing in all these, elements that probably inspired them to create this kind of music. But I like it, man. I like it, man. Be sure to let me know more tracks from these guys you guys want me to react to, because this might open the door for me to check out some more, European bands as well. So if there's any other more European bands you want me to check out, be sure to let me know, and I'll be happy to check those ones out as well. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Vola, might have to become a fan of these guys as well. Yeah, so be sure to hit that subscribe button, especially new here, because we want to save single band on the channel. You don't want to miss out on a single one. Guarantee that. And I'll see you guys in the next one.